Hi guys, Alex outside the Etihad match review for City versus Burnley. City 2-1, and to be honest guys, I'm just pleased to do one of these match reviews with a smile on my face for a change. It's an interesting one today, a bit of a rollercoaster performance. Obviously it was the same old story first half, looking laboured, looking tired, and there are excuses for that. We've played about 9,000 games over Christmas, and you're playing players like Yaya Toure, who aren't the young men they once were. You can forgive us for looking a little bit tired and not having that energy and that enthusiasm to go and chase after every ball and get stuck into every challenge. And there was a massive change second half. Bringing on a player like Sergio Aguero, who is talismanic, just in his presence, uplifts the team upwards. And I think that was so important to coming back into a game where we had 10 men down. I say coming back, it was only 0-0, but it felt like we conceded a goal. It felt like there was so much against us. It felt like, here we go again. And to see Sergio come on with David Silva, two calm, cool heads going forward, they're the difference. Kelechi Iheanacho starting was a really interesting one for me. I think perhaps it was what Sergio Aguero needed. It was someone just to tell him that maybe he isn't indispensable. There's too many comfortable players in this team that aren't pushing themselves, aren't working hard, don't realise that they don't just have to play out their contract, they've got to fight for their place. And for Sergio to sit on the bench first half, to get himself worked up, to come on, and we saw so much more energy and passion from him in the second half today than we did in 90 minutes against Liverpool at Anfield. So I reckon, to be honest, Pep's maybe got that one right. It was just unfortunate that Kelechi Iheanacho, a man who week in, week out on this channel, I say he needs to get his chances, he needs to be given some first team opportunities, and today didn't take him. He had one or two chances, and I know when you've not played for a while it's hard to come back into a team, but Kelechi, lads, you've got to take your chance. And I think it might be a while again until we see him given such an opportunity. Maybe he'll play against West Ham in the Cup, I'm not so sure, but time will tell. Talking about the referee, Lee Mason, today, I don't like to complain about referees. Any of you who follow me personally on Twitter will know that I've had a whinge for 90 minutes. It's hard. It did feel like a lot of refereeing decisions went against us today. But it comes back to how you react to that. There were several City players who, again, got themselves booked for complaining at referees, complaining at linesmen. And I've supported this football since I was a kid. I've followed it for 15, 16, 17 years. I don't think I've ever seen a referee overturn a decision because four or five players crowd around them. So we've got to get better at dealing with refereeing decisions going against us. We've got to get more intimidating as fan base. We've got to know that referees can't come here and mess about, but ultimately we can't blame results on it. And we've got to get that passion, show that aggression, that is good, but getting ourselves sent off, throwing ourselves to silly challenges, earning ourselves suspensions isn't going to help us anywhere, and it's going to keep us further and further out of the title race. So in summary, 3 good points. From what I know at this very second, Liverpool drew with Sunderland, and that is a massive boost to us. Maybe not for the title race, we won't talk about that for some time, but certainly in securing top 4 football. And onwards and upwards, and you know what? There's a 100% record for 2017 is on, and I'll take that. So far, so good. So guys, I want to hear from you. Get your say in the comments below. The discussion's all about the fans on this channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button while you're there. And also, 3 points on the first day in 2017. If that isn't worth a like, I don't know what is.